So this is kind of a weird comment. This person says, Joe Biden has cancer, prostate cancer, so aggressive it spread to his bones. I want to hear you talk about it? Question mark? Are you asking if you want to hear me talk about it, or did you just use the wrong punctuation? Hang on. Sorry, I had to deal with something there. You want to hear me talk about the diagnosis from Joe Biden, of Joe Biden's family, that he has an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has spread to his bones. I think it's horrible. I think that Joe Biden is somebody that has quite literally served his country his entire life. He has been a public servant his entire life, and I don't think that that's the way he should go out, is with some aggressive form of cancer. But I don't get to make that call. So that's something that him and his family have to deal with. Now, you want to hear me talk about the response to it? Is that what you want to hear me talk about? Because we can talk about the response to it too. There are many people on the right that are wishing him well. Here's what Donald Trump wrote. Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. We extend our warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family, and we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery. And I'm going to say bullshit to that. I would just as soon prefer you stay real in this moment, Donnie. Don't go off script now. Stay the same person that you are and say how you really feel. We did, and we're going to in the future. Case in point, when Rush Limbaugh was diagnosed with, when we found out that Rush Limbaugh had cancer, we all went, that is your own actions coming back to bite you in the ass. That is justice being served right there. We're not going to shed a tear for you. We didn't wish cancer on him, but when he got it, we weren't going to fucking cry for him. Which is why I wish Republicans, especially MAGA Republicans, would just be honest about how they really feel about this shit. Especially the President of the United States. But what is it you want to hear me say about Joe Biden's cancer? Do you want me to buy into the conspiracy theories that you believe that they knew about this cancer well ahead of time? I don't know when they knew about this cancer. And neither do you. But there's my thoughts on it. I think it sucks. I wouldn't want to see that happen to somebody like Joe Biden. I wouldn't want to see that happen to somebody that I respect. I wouldn't give a shit if it happened to somebody that I didn't care about. If and when it happens to somebody like Donald Trump, I'm not going to come on here and wish him the warmest best. And people on my side of the political aisle are pissed off about people like Don Trump Jr., who moments, and I mean moments, after the diagnosis was revealed on the news, took to Twitter to say, what I want to know is how Dr. Jill Biden missed stage 5 metastatic cancer, or is this yet another cover-up, in an attempt to be funny by ripping on Jill Biden by saying she's not a real doctor because she's not a medical doctor. I would just as soon prefer that you guys or not you guys, but everybody that's on the far right, just keep it real like that. Don't pretend now. After all the shit you guys did, I'm not going to pretend when it becomes Donald Trump's time. When it's Donald Trump's time, when it's Mitch McConnell's time, when it's any of those fucking people's time, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm wishing them all the best. I'm not sitting here wishing them harm. I'm not hoping something bad happens to them. But if it does, I'm certainly not going to sit here and go, oh, that sucks. I wish you the best. How about we all just keep this real instead of what we're seeing now?